Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stories from Creators. I'm your host, Robert, and today we're covering the Ava Chris Tyson thing. MrBeast responded to this. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen Ava's response. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video knows this drama. I've been a little late to it. I've been a little late to the party, but Ava Chris Tyson from MrBeast is being accused of talking to minors. Two videos over the last 30 days outline an alleged sexual inappropriate relationship with a minor that started with the minor at age 13 with plans to meet up with same minor at age 16. Chris Tyson, who now goes by Ava, has yet to respond to these allegations. Here's the clip here. We're going to watch a little bit of it, but we're going to see a lot of stuff. True. We're going to see a lot of stuff that kind of exposes a lot of weird behavior by Chris that's not even... That's almost, I would say... I don't know.
And this screenshot,
I wouldn't say it's worse, but
Chris Tyson talking one-on-one with him. And at this point, he would have been 16. And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face. And as you can see right there, there's Carl right there. There's Chris Tyson right there. Chris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Chris Tyson was in college, and of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Chris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Chris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods?
So there's that clip there. Oh, we got Chris, but not $5 pathetic JK, and then Lava, the person that Chris groomed. Wait till my Twitch revenue comes in. And then we got this one, Chris allegedly joking about selling nudes with a minor, according to YouTuber. We got here, check again, CCAC_YT. I posted some fire nudes for you, please, and he spells nudes NOOD too. And then we got some people that speak out about it. We'll get to that soon. So here's the YouTube channel right here. It's same Twitter name. And I actually saw this guy. I saw this guy from this video. I got it in my recommended feed when it came out 6 months ago. So I messaged the guy because I thought it was crazy. And by the way, he said in these DMs that I could show DMs on video. I said I was going to make a video, but I just never did because, life stuff kind of happened. But I messaged this guy in December 30th. And I just basically talked to him. So basically, the conversation is like, he says he's working with EDP. I kind of criticized him on like working with EDP and how like credible that kind of could be or could not be, all that. And then he was saying he was like reaching out to some news publications and stuff, and that hang on, it's down here. He was saying like, yeah, he's reaching out to a bunch of outlets already and stuff. And one journalist was gonna write about it, but they haven't yet. And so he basically just said he was going to try to be a thorn in people's sides to get the story out there. He even went on a Discord call with Gideon once to talk about it with him. So I've been like kind of following this story since before it was even revealed that it was Chris. But basically nothing of value was really said here. Nothing that wasn't said in this video. Anyways, we got this right here. So this is actually a real tweet, by the way. Chris literally brought an artwork piece from Shadman, who was kicked out of art school because he had weird drawings and who has drawn inappropriate people, like has drawn minors in an inappropriate setting. Like he's drawn Keemstar's daughter in a sexual manner. He says bonus fidget spinners to really throw in some extra autism at Shadbase. And then we got here from Delusional Takes, another screenshot tweet. Nothing gets my knob but cranking like some lolly. Coming from Chris again. I've actually never seen... This is my first time ever seeing this tweet, so I don't know how credible this is. But I wouldn't doubt if it was. I'm going to be honest. Alleged groom victim tries to defend Chris, but also confirms the inappropriate sexual jokes. So you can see here, Lava. These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? This situation takes away from my children who are actively being exploited every day online. I am not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos at all. And I went to this person's Twitter. They say they're 20 in their Twitter bio. So around there, I think Chris was like 20. Chris is like, I think it was like 20. I think Chris was 20 when he groomed the victim. I don't remember. We got Jake the Viking here. Did Jake the Viking just imply there's another alleged minor who was groomed? While we're at it, Chris should tell everyone how old the girl was he was snapping that sent him his first ever pair of Gucci slides. So basically, apparently Chris was on Snapchat chatting with minors and stuff and sending them stuff. Which, I mean, I don't know if Jake the Viking has ever signed an NDA with MrBeast or anybody in the company or anything, or with Chris. But I just find it weird. Like, I'm not defending Chris by any means, but I just find it weird that people all of a sudden that worked with MrBeast and his company and stuff, and worked with Chris, are all of a sudden like, well, while we're at it, he should say this, or we should expose this. It's like, well, you like, I remember this guy from old videos, like 5-year-old videos of MrBeast. He's never said anything up until this point, so I just kind of find that virtue signaling. I don't know. Keemstar shares statements from the minor involved in the Chris Tyson allegations. The minor, now adult, claims they were not groomed and met Chris with family present. Anyways, MrBeast connected me directly to Lava, the alleged Chris Tyson groomed victim. Lava, I was not groomed by Chris Tyson. I did not meet Chris by myself. I met Chris and the MrBeast crew with my family present. I ran a Discord with Chris Tyson when I was 13 and edgy, inappropriate jokes were said. That's it. Which I think is just, no matter what, like, he shouldn't be acting this way with a minor. Like, and this is not a good look either. And then we got, where is it? Where was I looking for? We got stuff like him replying to, like, saying, like, I posted some fire nudes for you, please no share. Like, that stuff. And then we're going to get into this next one. And we got Jake the Viking again saying Jimmy New or something. And then Keemstar revealed that Chris Tyson supported a cartoon CP artist, Shadman, which we already went over. Chris Tyson old YouTube channel found where he shared revenge porn pics with his audience of Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly, and this was right when, like, I think iCarly was still on the air. And this is also just, you'll see.
How's it going, you guys? So,
he's like,
recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out, and she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air. Second off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but
yeah, guys, don't look at somebody's private business. But I mean, if you want to see them, the link's in the description.
But I know that you know, people might want to see them, so they're.
But I know you guys might want to see them, but I don't endorse that. Of course, I'm just gonna send y'all that. I'm just gonna put that there for y'all if y'all want.
It's there if you want it. First off, what I have to say though is that when you look on the news,
so we don't have to watch any more of that. Keemstar, parents are 100% banning him from YouTube, showing a picture of a kid with Chris Tyson at TwitchCon, and then showing a picture of that same kid with Dr. Disrespect, also at TwitchCon. And when both merged, I might make this the thumbnail, I'm gonna be honest, I might make that the thumbnail. MrBeast connection, I think this is not fair. MrBeast connection to cartoon CP artist Shadman, which, I mean, he's connected to the artist, but there's been nothing proven, at least publicly, that we know of, where it's like the minor stuff. Like this right here, this character, Hela, she's an adult. This is drawn of a full-on adult in the movie Thor Ragnarok or whatever, that trash Marvel stuff. But you got here, someone replied with MrBeast picture. MrBeast replied with, "This is all we've ever ever wanted. We can quit now. So we've never seen MrBeast be, we have nothing of like how Chris is, like minors, talking weird to minors or anything, and like literally purchasing posters of CP, you know what I mean? Or sexual manners. And then we got EDP here. EDP called out Chris Tyson 1 year ago for supporting CP. Protect our youth, protect our kids from weird freak MFs like this.
He's into that. Holy shit, man. So my motherfucking main nigga, Chris Tyson, supports child porn. He's into that freak ass shit. We gotta protect our youth. We gotta protect our kids and our goddaughters and our nephews and our nieces and our cousins from weird ass freak motherfuckers like this. You feel me? Having an influence on the kids, on our youth. That's where I got a big fucking problem. You know what I mean? And so, Chris Tyson, he hangs out with MrBeast. MrBeast is one of the most popular YouTubers out there with over 150 million goddamn subscribers. Holy fucking shit. Chris Tyson and MrBeast, they took a picture. I believe it's the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards or some bullshit like that. Chris Tyson, he was seen kissing his son on the lips. Where I'm getting the whole child porn shit at is Chris Tyson is friends with somebody named, I think his name is Chadman, whatever the fuck his name is. And Chris Tyson and Shadman, they're into lolicon.
So yeah, he probably just saw like stuff like this on the Twitter timeline and I guess looked into it more and thoroughly with this guy's help, I'm guessing. If I had to take a guess. This comment down here, correct message but wrong messenger. So yeah. Kai Cenat is getting backlash for misgendering Chris Tyson. Yes, of all the things, guys, he may have talked to a minor or purchased posters of minors in a sexual manner, but how dare you misgender Chris Tyson? The misgendering on purpose is so gross. She's a pedo. Attack that she's a pedo, not her identity, please. I'm sorry. I don't want to get too much into that trans stuff, but it's just like, oh my god. Of all the things to get mad at. Well, you know what I mean? And then, I'm not going to get into it too much. We got Chris's response here. By the way, entire Twitter nuked, by the way. No tweets, just the response tweets, 8 posts, which is these comments right here. So, Chris said, I'd like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. Which, when somebody says we mutually decided to step away from MrBeast, that probably just means that MrBeast said, I'm going to fire you, but we'll make it look as kind of better, and you could just say we mutually agreed to have you step away. But he was probably just like, you're fired, dude, like, screw you, I want to add, I never groomed anyone. The person who gets brought up in these accusations, Lava, has vocally supported that they are false, which, I mean, that whole thing right there, I just don't think, like, someone that you're naturally just talking to casually on Discord or something, like, obviously you're not going to try to think too bad of them, so it's probably just, like, coping or something, you know what I mean? But, no adult should be talking to a minor with that stuff. And then, apparently they were sending nudes in the group chat, too. Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I have hurt with my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online. To lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad, edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In the past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. I don't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work at MrBeast, which is why I have stepped away. You got Keemstar. You didn't apologize to me months ago in private when I brought up your behavior supporting the cartoon CP artist that drew my 8-year-old daughter in a sexual way. What changed? We got MrBeast here who responded. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Chris Tyson's behavior online, and I'm disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I've been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Chris from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will follow the independent investigation, the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation, and will take any further actions based on their findings. And I just gotta say, it's gotta suck for MrBeast. Like, your friend openly supporting CP and then getting exposed for sending that stuff to minors in Discord and chatting with them. And then, like, you know, MrBeast, he could be he probably is different off camera, and you see his earlier videos, he was a little edgy back then, and you know, he had more of an edgy personality, but it was nothing like this serious to this extent. So it's got to be a PR nightmare for MrBeast. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything we got. I don't know. It's just it's a bad situation all around. I'm glad Chris is getting exposed for this stuff, because this is stuff that's been happening for years. Openly supporting Shadman and stuff like that. So I'm glad he's getting exposed. I don't want to hate on MrBeast or anybody else, you know, like that. That's all I gotta say. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like this video, please smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.